All right, what's going on, guys? Willis here, back with another Destiny 2 video. Pretty cool one for you guys today. We're taking a look at some of the new raid weapons and why I think this is probably one of the best shotguns in the game. Once again, I'm still running the giveaway for the Beyond Light DLC. If you know anybody or you don't have the DLC yourself, definitely support this video with a like. Leave a comment down below, guys. Tell me, have you got any of the new raid weapons yet? If so, which one? As well, this video is sponsored by Logitech. So yeah, I used a ton of Logitech here to do my first 24-hour completion of the raid. I'll go into that in a bit, but first, obviously, I want to talk to you guys a bit about this raid shotgun. So yeah, what is this shotgun? So it's called the Heritage, and what's actually cool is it actually is a kinetic shotgun. And if you guys have even like attempted the raid, you know that kinetic shotguns, slug shotguns, are pretty nuts, and it's sort of the thing you want to be using in, I guess, some encounters, and definitely the last encounter. You definitely need a really good like kinetic shotgun, and this is it, trust me. So they did add a bunch of new perks with Beyond Light, and what makes this shotgun really special is this perk here, the recombination perk. Elemental final blows increase the damage of this weapon's next shot. Now we did get pretty unlucky, so we got auto loading holster. This is pretty decent, it is good, but there is a better perk which they added. I would say the god roll for this weapon, honestly, would be recombination and the new perk, which I'm going to put on screen now, called reconstruction. It's essentially the icebreaker perk from Destiny 1. So basically the weapon will slowly reload itself over time up to double capacity. Double capacity. So what does that mean? So the gun itself has 7 in the magazine. With the reconstruction perk, it goes up to 14. So it's essentially going to give you, like, just as you're using it, it's going to regenerate bullets. You don't even have to have it holstered. And that's just absolutely absurd. You don't even have to holster the shotgun. Obviously, we're running boss spec because for the final encounter, you kind of want to be doing extra damage to the boss. But let's show you guys this gun in action. I'm honestly not even going to do math because I suck. But you guys can do the math if you guys are math whizzes. So yeah, first things first, I kind of want to show you guys just the base damage without any recombination buffs, which actually what makes this gun insane. So we're just going to crit this Hydra 39017. So that's without any damage modifiers. So yeah, now we're going to get the 10 kills to actually get the thing stacking. So as you can see, we're just going recombination times 2. This goes up to 10. So we just need to get around 10 kills. And then we're going to go attack the Hydra. Hopefully he doesn't run away, but I want to show you guys the number. So we're on 8. Just need 2 more kills. The Hydra's already running away. We'll follow him. It's no problem. So here we go. Recombination 10. Don't you dare run away. 73,000. So I would say that was at least double. I'm pretty sure that was double, right? But like I said, I'm not going to do the math. But in my opinion, I think that's pretty insane. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty absurd just to have a perk on a shotgun that can increase the damage that much. Recombination, one of the new perks. If you can get this to roll, recombination with the reconstruction perk on this thing, holy Jesus, like that's gonna absolutely melt. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video. If you guys want to know how to get this weapon, obviously it comes from the raid. What's actually cool now this time around, you can actually farm raid weapons. So if you do not have this shotgun and you're just getting super unlucky, you can essentially farm the raid, you can farm the encounters, you can get the material, what's it called, the spoils of conquest, which actually drop from just the encounters. You get 5 per encounter, and if you basically want to roll for random rolls on the shotgun, it's 20. But if you actually don't have the shotgun, I think it's around 60. So as long as you can just farm the encounters, you can essentially just keep rolling for the weapon boxes in the raid and get a shotgun. But yeah, this has been the Heritage shotgun. I think one of the best PvE shotguns in the game. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys a bit now about my Logitech sponsor. Obviously, I was doing a 24-hour completion for the raid. And through the entire thing, obviously, I was using my Logitech gear. I've always used my Logitech stuff. Like, even before I was sponsored by Logitech, like, the only mouse I would use was the G502. I've recently just switched to the G903 mouse. But yeah, the G903 mouse, what makes this mouse really cool, obviously, it's completely wireless. You can plug it in if you want to actually use it wired, but obviously the Lightspeed technology, pretty much, there's honestly no difference. I've used this mouse for hours now, literally so much time, and Basically having it wireless and wired, there's honestly no difference. It feels exactly the same as my G502, which is actually wired by default. Honestly, there's no delay, so you don't have to worry about any delay. Alongside the mouse, I was using the G915 keyboard. Once again, this keyboard is completely wireless with their Lightspeed technology. I actually have the 10 keyless version, which is a smaller version than their main one. And by far, this is my favorite keyboard. Like, it's kind of a weird reason, but obviously you can connect it to your PC with the Lightspeed USB provider. But what's also cool is you can connect it to another PC with the Bluetooth. So what I basically do is I use the Lightspeed connection for my main gaming PC, and then I use the Bluetooth connection for my other PC, which pretty much allows me to use one keyboard for two computers. And being a YouTuber, obviously editing all the time, helps out a ton. And you would not believe how helpful this is, having one keyboard on your desk instead of two. So Logitech actually have a really cool software called Logitech G Hub. You can actually go into this and basically assign macros and stuff. If you don't know what macros are, they're pretty much, I would say, like commands and stuff, and you can do really easy. If you guys remember Titan skating back in the day in Destiny 2, if you were on PC in the early days, you know that there was a Titan skating macro. Obviously, now I'm not really sure Bungie's stance on this, but I mainly just use it now for keybinds on my mouse. So stuff like just switching weapons on my mouse instead of pressing the buttons on the keyboard, which is fine, by the way. I just prefer to have them on my mouse. And using Logitech G Hub, you can do this so easily. But yeah, I'll basically just show you guys how I basically do it and how we do macros on Logitech G Hub. So yeah, you obviously just open up the software, you go to assignments, and say you want to have like your weapons on like a certain key. You basically just click the key binding. So you click like here, this would be 1, and then I've have this one assigned to 2. Now obviously if you want to change it, you just click, and then say you want to set maybe 1 for like your grenade, you put in like G, and then obviously you look for keys here and just put it as G, and you just assign, and there you go. You now have it as G on the side of the mouse. So it's that simple, guys. You can literally do it in seconds. Being able to just do this on the fly as well, if you're just in a hurry, is extremely handy. Now, using all this stuff in the raid, especially the keyboard, for hours, I think we went for like maybe like 14 hours straight, is nuts. And the battery life, that's one thing as well. Don't worry about the battery ever like being dead, because the battery life in these things are insane. They will last pretty much forever without having to charge them. Now, playing the raid for the first time as well, obviously you need that audio, so you need to be hearing what's happening in these raid encounters. The headset I was actually using was the G Pro X. This headset is obviously wireless, which is a huge thing for me personally. I hate wires, and having all my stuff wireless now is just the greatest thing. Going into these encounters for the first time, the bosses, hearing the audio, the new music for the boss encounters, it was just great. Wearing it on my head for like 14 hours straight as well. They were extremely comfy. The G Pro X also has a built-in mic, which they actually collaborated with Blue. So if you need like in-game comms when you're doing the raid and stuff, you're not going to sound like a potato because the mic is really, really good. But yeah, if you guys want to check out any of the products and stuff I mentioned in this video, support the channel, obviously. Big massive shout out to Logitech for sponsoring this video. All of the gear I used literally helped so much in the raid. And like I said, before I was even sponsored by Logitech, I was using all of their gear. So I can fully vouch for all of their stuff, just being awesome gaming equipment. But yeah, if you guys want to check out any of this gear, if you want to pick it up yourself, I'll have links in the video description. You can go purchase them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.